Hello and welcome back to Baten Kaitos Origins, where today we are going to complete all the remaining subquests in the game. So that's a thing. For starters, I'm just going to show you some footage of the very little that happened the last couple times I checked this here heart flask. So here's that footage. Yeah, I'm here about the heart flask. Will it? Okay, that was short. Yeah, sure. That's it again? Yep, I'm here about the heart flask again. Let's see what this break is all about. Oh. And again, that's it. Yep. And just for the sake of showing you folks most of the actual text of this Heart Flask quest, here's the different versions of the Heart Flask card. Oh, it doesn't seem to be after my heart. Almost filled with hearts, like a second heart yourself. And then lastly, filled completely bursting with hearts. You feel something akin to the birth of a new life. So yeah, that's weighty with import. At least if you remember the first Baten Kaitos. Oh. There you go. No problem, Georg. Oh. What if I talk to you again? Okay. What about Larikush? Alright. So yeah, there's really no payoff to this quest, but it does at least show something that we know happens. But yeah, you don't get anything for doing it. It just eats up one of your Magnus slots for many hours and requires 4 trips back here. So, I mean, technically it's a big time sink, and all you get in exchange is you fill up some slots in your Magnus gathering. But it does kind of enable the events of Baten Kaitos to happen. It just doesn't do it in a very interesting manner. So now we've got, let's see, we've got 4 more quests to complete. Or, no, not 4. Technically 7, but 3 of them are... Or wait. Yeah, 3 of them are in places that aren't the Colosseum. So we're going to go to Hasale first, simply because we actually need to advance one of the quests a couple steps in order to actually do the last bit of it. So we got to go talk to the guy who first sent us on our Greythorn meeting mission. And actually, I think I'm going to have to visit Almard again, because she does say some things that we didn't see on camera. So, yeah. But we'll go in here, and it was actually this guy we needed to talk to. Why, thank you. Okay, so I guess that's all for now. Gonna take a bunch of salty water. We're not gonna need much, but sometimes it's nice to have. I think we're only really gonna need 2, but I'm taking 5, just for safety. Oh, another thing to look at in the gathering here is just the thing that I combined with the storybook made a half-baked Greythorn and then filled it with stuffing to make a floppy Greythorn and a fluffy Greythorn. So, yeah. Those are things. And you may have also noticed that we got some Greythorn songs. Those come from a different Greythorn thing, but we were going to have to turn into a Greythorn there later anyway, so... Yeah, it's basically just, as a Greythorn, you talk to a different Greythorn, and then it's like, oh, hey, do you want a song? And, like, it doesn't say that. It just squeaks, and then you squeak, and then you squeak yes, and then you get a Greythorn song, Magnus. It's not impressive. So, next stop, we are going to Sadal Sud so that... Well, actually... No, first, we'll save Alphard for later. We're going to Sadal Sud so we can finish the Greythorn quest. So, yeah. This will also get us what we need to finish the Pac-Man quest, which... also happens to finish right here in Sadal Sud, so that'll be nice. Because you may have noticed, we are missing exactly 2 Quest Magnus from our gathering, and one of them is the final form of Pac-Man. The other is the last thing we need to feed Pac-Man. So we just go in here. It was talking to this pink one as the other Greythorn that gets you the Greythorn song, so... But now we just drop some water on this little guy. And then if we go this way, we should... Yep. And here we are at the spring. It's a very important spring, too. Oh. Yeah, let's. Can we draw another one? Oh, yeah. Let's just draw as many as we can. Dang it, I can't check my inventory. So, we're probably gonna... Oh, I can't take any more. I wonder what good they are, other than feeding to Pac-Man. Because, like, you don't combine it with anything that I know of. Maybe it's just something that's good to have in your inventory. Let's look at our Quest Magnus. Okay, so Pac-Man's got one right next to him. Okay, so this is just, hey, there's actually a different game in this series. And it doesn't seem to do anything for our stats, so... I guess having it just means we have it. But once Pac-Man eats the one that's in front of him, then we will be done with the Pac-Man quest. And he should eat it before we even get to Kuzman. Let's have a look. Okay. Come on, Pac. You gotta eat it. I assure you... There you go. It'll be tasty. Ooh. Bye, Pac. Well, that depends. Does he have any benefit for me? Oh, as long as he's in my Magnus thing, I crit with literally everything. Neat. I'll keep that. Guaranteed crits are not the worst things to have on your side, though it will make things kind of easy. Again, I don't mind things being easy. Not when it's so much work to make them easy. So with that, we're done with Pac-Man. We're also done with the Greythorns. Though we do still have to turn in the Greythorn quest, and we'll still go to see Almard. Because otherwise you're missing out on some very slight text. So back to Hosley we go to turn in the Greythorn quest. Get rewarded for it. Get it counted as actually cleared. So we just gotta go this way. And then to Sheraton. And then back into the house below the Briar Clock. Yeah. Okay, so that means the quest is complete. So if we look at our quest list, yeah, we've completed every quest we have right now. And there's only one quest we have yet to accept that isn't just a turn-in at the Coliseum. And you may have noticed I already have all the items that need to be turned in at the Coliseum. I'm just saving those for last, because why the heck not? So now let's head to Anue Nue. So to Anue Nue we go. And since we actually don't need to have a bajillion Spring Lords voices, I'm going to get rid of a few. There. And then we'll go up here. And we got to get, like, 3 of these cookies. Or no, we want 2 of these cookies. Actually, no, just 1 of those cookies. And it's 2 of the other flavor that we need. Or wait, no, because this is for righty. No, we need 2 orange and 1 blue. Or we can do 2 of either and 1 of the other. It just changes who we cheat for, who we rig the election for. But Lefty has the slightly more interesting side quest. So that's the one that we're doing. Out of the way, please. There we go. Because, yeah, they won't let you in if you've got more of the wrong type of cookie. Oh, I guess they won't let us in if we have any of the wrong type of cookie. So, buy original. So now he lets us in. So we've got to have some way to get the other kind in here. Oh, I guess just have that. Right, it's the other side where they wanted the wrong side's cookie. Okay. Got them all. I have every ballot that I could possibly have. Yeah. So we got those. Hmm. Okay. All right. Whoa. So now we actually have to go out to Opu. Actually, hang on. Hang on. Get out of the way. We gotta go back first. We have to talk to you. Thanks. So now we have to go to Opu. Just to go there. Because we've been ordered to get some fresh air outside Komomai. And we have to actually enter somewhere else. So we leave Komomai. And then we go to Opu. Hey, we got some fresh air. Let's go. Back to Komomai. And then we gotta go back up to the lefty. Hey, look, he won. You're welcome for being dumb enough to elect you. Oh, wait. Still gotta talk to the guy again. Hey, where's my reward for getting you elected? Hooray, we got elbow grease tea. And with that, that quest should be completed. It sure is. Which means all the quests we have left in the game are just turn-ins of stuff we already have to a place we can already go. So, we gotta go to the Coliseum. And then somewhere there should be the Champions Room. Which is one of these. I guess it's this one. It does. Oh. Sounds like mad science, but I'll help. Okay. Alright, so now we just gotta give him the pieces. Here, have them in the order that they were obtainable. Sandfeeder silk. Yeah. Okay. Next up, the Lava Lord's skull. Yeah, it also dwelled in Alfard, like, earlier this year. But don't worry, we killed it dead. And next up, a Hollow Bird's plume. Thankfully, the Hollow Bird you fight in the arena has no chicks. So, it's actually kind of easier, at least in that way. And lastly, the most interesting of these relics. Yep, that's what it is. And with that, we are now at 100 out of 100 quests complete. And that's exactly as many as there are in the game, so hooray, we've done it. No quests remain. Also, you'll note that there's statues, like lots of statues of Soggy and Soggy alone here. Yeah, look at you showing off, Soggy. Oh. Yeah, I know. Like, you two were with me for every single battle. They should have had statues of all three of us. And also, there's finally a portrait of Gilo. That was nice of her. Okay, so we're done in here. Oh, wait, there is one more person we should talk to. This guy right here, the guy who originally gave us our dog tags. You tell him, Millie. Okay. Now we can leave and go to Alfard so that we can talk to Almard. I'm going to have to get rid of... Or wait, no, I don't think I have to get rid of the cookie to go that way, but I'm still gonna, because I don't need it. Oh, that's right, the election's over. It doesn't matter if I've got the cookies or not. Though actually, with the elections being over, I might not be able to get any more cookies, in which case I have just made it so that I cannot get full Magnus Gathering, but I wasn't even going to try anyway, because the vast majority of what I'm missing is from upgrading stuff. And a lot of the upgrades require pretty long Magnus combos. Like, I need to make 2 or 3 or more celestial trees in order to get all the upgrades in the game. And a celestial tree requires me to combine a celestial tree flower, which if I want to get that easily is a whole thing. Like, let's look at these mixed recipes. So, yeah, in order to get the celestial flower seed to turn into a bud, if I want to have it go fast rather than waiting for it to age, I gotta mix it with freezing rain and fresh air, which means going into the past and also grabbing fresh air from Anue Nue. And then to get that to turn into a flower, we need Mother Sunshine, so into Aza, and then fresh air from Anue Nue or Terrazed. Terrazed also has some fresh air available. But, yeah. And then after I've got the flower, then I need to take that and mix it with a Celestial Fell Branch, which we can only have one of at a time, which means we can't really do this mix in sequence. We can't do multiple at once, rather. And then I have to do one fight for every step of these, by the way. Like, so once I've mixed these, I have to fight something, then mix that, then fight something, then mix that. And these all have to be mixed in order, too, which is just kind of annoying. So once you get all of this done, then you get a Celestial Tree. And all of these, you can only have one of at a time. And then you need, like, 3 of these to do all the upgrades. It's not great. Making the one for Pac-Man to eat was enough. Like, if we look at my Magnus Gathering, I'm at 471 out of 655, but the vast majority of what I'm missing is upgraded weapons. I'm also missing some basic weapons, but those are just things that haven't dropped for me or perhaps haven't been available yet. Yeah, it's just upgraded weapons and armor that I'm missing mostly. And I'm missing a few items, like whatever the heck goes there. And pink beans, which you can get by trading for them at the Coliseum, and then whatever the heck goes in a few of these spots. But I've gotten every quest Magnus and every Sedna Magnus, and that's what really matters to me. So yes, let's go see Almard. So at first, it's going to give us a kind of cut-off version of what she's saying. And then we can inhabit a Greythorn to see what the actual conversation is. So we go in here. Ooh. Seems saucy. Oh, it's fine. If you say leave him be, then he just turns around and doesn't let you go further. But, I mean, there's already kids in the room, so it can't be anything too saucy, right? So, let's see just what they were saying. Oh. Yeah, sure. All right, so that's what they were saying. It's nothing too salacious, though it certainly could have been based on what snippets we did catch. Yeah. And with that, I dare say we're going to end this episode. So join us next time when we finally get back to Terrazed and start moving towards the end of the game. See you then, friends.